Yo, YouTube, what up, ladies and gentlemen and NBs and whatever the fuck you identify as out there? We are here with another Persona video. Drake's in the chat, Drake's in the comment section. Let me see your face, boy. I don't know what's gotten into me today, but I do have an article that I wanted to W react to. So Polygon, W publication, I'm lying, Polygon is probably one of the worst sites on the planet of Earth, but they're giving me free content, so shout out to Polygon Drakes. F off YouTube. Right. I want them to come to my stream, so let's not tell them to F off. So they ranked all 21 Persona games and spin-offs, okay? Now, just for clarification, I have played probably the majority of Persona games, but I have not beaten the majority of Persona games, mainly because, I mean, I'm sure we'll talk about them here in a second. Some of them I just don't think are very fun. I'm gonna be honest. Drake is in the chat. Drake is in the chat. But for the mainline games, I'm really interested to see where the mainline games end up ranking on this list. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and lock it in. And their first one, or I guess last place, is Revelations Persona. So here's the thing about the Persona franchise. Here's one thing that I never understood about the continuity of the Persona franchise, is that Persona started at Persona 3. Am I right, boys? I gotta stop clapping, because there's that, every time I clap in a video, I think of that one chatter that said I clapped like I'm on an episode of Family Feud. And guess what? It's up there, Steve. I know it's up there. It's up there, Steve. Good answer. Good answer. It's up there. Yeah, this game's dog shit. Next. Shin Megami Tensei Persona. Yeah, dog shit. Moving on. Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight. What? Really? Okay, so I know the Persona 5 dancing game is considered like one of the worst dancing games, but like you really taken some other Persona games over this. Like, could they? I don't think I played. I played 3 and 4 dancing. I haven't played this one yet. Is it? How could it be that bad? Like, isn't the gameplay the same in all these games? How is this bad? Any chatters? Is it just the music sucks, or hold on? What did they say? Released in 2018, Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight is a rhythm game spin-off built on the same foundation of Persona 3. The difference and flaw is its original track list. It suffers from the fact that it came out before most of the new soundtracks, lacking a greater and richer variety across the board. Sure, there are DLCs you can buy, including songs from the anime, as well as Persona 4 Ultimax and Persona Q, but they were also working in Persona 3, which is a much more rounded package. Okay, I guess. I mean, I guess. I haven't played this one, so maybe the soundtrack really is just that ass. But moving on, Persona Q2. Okay, so this one was an interesting one, because I actually wanted to talk about Persona Q. I have not played Persona Q2 because I bought Persona Q, and that was the last time I swore that Atlas would fucking scam me. Because Persona Q, I fear, is dog shit. But the thing is, it has so much interesting things going for it. For example, the music is crazy. The whole aspect of like all of the Persona characters like interacting with each other and stuff like that is like so interesting to me, but it plays like Etrian Odyssey. And look, I got respect for Etrian Odyssey as one of the like OG RPG games and stuff like that, but I'm not dungeon crawling in first person mode like on some weirdo shit, taking like twists and, no, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. Etrian Odyssey, I fear, is one of those games that like is just too dated. I don't think I ever got more than a few hours into Persona Q, honestly. I'm gonna be real. No way that's what your problem with it is. It is. Is that not valid? What's your problem with Persona Q? The Persona Q interactions and music are so good. See, okay, Rai says the characters suck in Persona Q. How far did you get? That's how it is. Etrian Odyssey doesn't. That is how it is. The character writing is so bad. Well, I never got that far. So anyways, moving on. Persona Q. Okay, so they got both of the Persona Q. I will say this. The art style for the Persona Q games is pretty good, right? Do we agree, Drakes? The art style is pretty good. Like, I like the way it looks. It's got nice aesthetics. Like, look at that. That looks good. You know, Drakes in the chat, looks pretty decent. But yeah, unfortunately not gonna ever play these games, especially because they're relegated to the 3DS. Honestly, if they got ported, I would definitely try them out again, because I don't know if I'm on dick with that. I would definitely try them out again, because I might be on dick, but I just remember my first time playing Persona Q. I was so disappointed, and they scammed me. Persona 4 Arena, this is kind of, okay, unless they're taking into account Ultimax as well, which is like the ultimate version of Persona 4 Arena. I don't think I played base Persona 4 Arena, so I can't really speak on this, but what do they say here? The spin-off era of the Persona series kicked off with a fighting game. Okay. Oh, and then they have Ultimax right after it. This is too low. I'm sorry. This is too low. I feel like Persona 4 Arena Ultimax is such a good fighting game. And like, it sucks so much how much this game is slept on. I remember when it got re-released on Steam, and I think it came out on consoles too recently. I was playing it a bit with Lotus, and we were having a great fucking time, but literally the game was just dead on arrival, I fear. Not a lot of people were playing it. Whether that's because they didn't have rollback in the beginning of the game or whatever it was, I'm not too sure. Maybe people just weren't interested in this old of a game, which really sucks. But I would love to see them go back to the Persona Arena series. I think a Persona 5 Arena would be a godlike game, and I think that it would get a lot of people reinvigorated for this gameplay, because this game truly is a really fun fighting game. I feel like Persona 4 Arena like has that aspect where it's really fun to play, even if you're dog shit at the game, but like it obviously is a fighting game, so it has a really high skill ceiling and stuff too. Yeah, I love Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. I think this is criminally way too low. I would put it above all the dancing games for sure, which, you know, Persona 4 Dancing All Night gets the next slot here. I think the dancing games are fun. Like, I got them on my Vita, I believe. I was playing them on my Vita, I think. Yeah, I think I got them on my Vita. And these games are really fun. I'm trying to think of what all the other spin-offs are. But I'm not really a big rhythm game fan in general, so maybe that's just like a little bit of a thing that's not necessarily for me. But the music and the visuals and like all the character models are so dope, especially because like when Persona 4 Dancing All Night came out type shit, like we hadn't seen like the Persona 4 characters in like the not chibi form that they were in like the original Persona 4. So seeing them all in this like engine was beautiful. Like that was beautiful. So yeah, I really liked, you know, seeing those characters, seeing some of my favorite characters do that. So yeah, poggers. Next up is Persona 5 Tactica. I have not beat this game yet, but I really like this game. I'm a big tactics games fan. Like I love stuff like Fire Emblem, you know, Final Fantasy Tactics, you know, stuff like that. I'm a big fan. And I thought this game was really, really fun from what I played. I think I'm only like a few hours deep into this game. I really got to hop back into it. So I don't know if this game like falls off a cliff or what, because a lot of people in my chat seem to not really like this game. So I don't know, y'all on YouTube, what are you guys thinking about this game? What do you think about its ranking here? Because for me, I thought this game was pretty interesting. I thought this game was pretty fun. But again, I'm only a few hours in, so I don't know where it goes from here. But 13 for that. Wow, that's low. Wow, that's low. Wow, that's low. This is OG4. Even OG4 this low is crazy. What the fuck could be so that means they have strikers above original Persona 4, which I don't know if I would even agree to that. Wow, that's crazy. This is crazy. They got Persona 3 next. Okay, so again, I've never even played base Persona 3, so I don't even know if I can speak on this. But just based off of what Persona 3 is alone, not even being top 10 is crazy. Persona 4 and 3 at 12 and 11 is crazy. Okay, what's next? Look, I am one of the biggest Persona 5 haters of all time. Base Persona 5 is still top 5. Like, what are we doing? Like, base Persona 5 is actually the best Persona game at base. Like, if you take base 3, base 4, base 5, 5 is the best. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we actually doing? This is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, chat. This is fucking nuts. What is above this? Persona 3, Dancing in Moonlight. Yo, maybe I missed something, chat. Do I gotta do a whole playthrough of this game? Maybe I missed something, bro. Maybe I missed something, bro. The best of the 3 rhythm games in the series, 2018's Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight, reminds us that the Persona 3 soundtrack continues to be unmatched, and it does so with an array of mixes that only strengthen the ambience and feel of the originals. Hold on, what did they say about P5? What else is there to say about P5 at this point? The blueprint for what we know as a modern Persona game was released in 2017. It's a slick experience that takes elements from past entries and refines them in a bold and stylish package. The Phantom Thief stole everyone's hearts while also creating the foundation for the
Polygon
gameplay.
Only makes factually incorrect lists.
Nah, this is crazy. For base 5, you might have a point with giving 3 and 4 somewhere lower on the list. But base Persona 5 is nasty fucking work. The only reason it's not higher on the list, put simply, is the original is quite outdated in comparison to its definitive edition. It's really not. Like, I think if it wasn't for like the addition of the whole like Maruki plotline and all that stuff in Persona 5, like, I don't even think Royal is that big. Okay, Royal is a pretty decent sized upgrade overall, but like, it's because a lot of the extra content, like nothing about 5 feels outdated. Like, yes, there is no reason to play Persona 5 because Royal exists, but I don't think that means Persona 5 is like worse than Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Wow, Strikers is really high. I have not beaten Strikers yet, but I'm gonna be real. Strikers would probably make my top 10 still. I only beat like the first like chunk of Persona 5 Strikers, and already Strikers made me like On way fucking more than 5 or Royal did. So I really like the character interactions in Strikers. Also, this game I really appreciate for not being Mickey Mouse. You know what I mean? Like, this game actually like challenged me a lot. And I think Persona 5 Strikers is honestly a really good game to have here. Would I have it above base 5? Fuck no. But I'm not too mad at its place in this list. Persona... Nah, cut the fucking music. Hold on, let me cook. Polygon! Hear me and hear me good! Hear me and hear me good, boy! What convention are you going to this year? I'm gonna be there. What convention are you going to, boy? Let me know. Where do I gotta pull up at? You know what I'm saying? Because I just got an advantage on you, my boy. You feel me? I back attack, back shots. Guess what? Disturbing the peace. Look into my eyes. I'm gonna shoot you. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to shoot you. I'm sure you're all great people over there, but Persona 3 Reload at number 7 is actually a crime against humanity. All right, sorry about that. I don't know what came over me. I guess you could say I was summoning a persona of my own. Nah, this is nasty work. Yeah, this is nasty work. I'm sorry. Like, even if you don't think Persona 3 Reload isn't the best game in the franchise, which it is, by the way, at number 7 is crazy. That means they got Fez over it, Persona 3 Portable over it, Persona 4 Golden over it. The only game you could maybe put above Reload is Persona 5 Royal. And the reason why you would put Persona 5 Royal over Reload is if you're a Mickey Mouse gamer. Like, this is crazy. This is... I forgot about this game. I forgot about this. Look, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be honest with you for just 2 seconds here. I'm not saying you're invalid if you agree with this. I'm not saying that you have the wrong opinion for putting Persona 2 Eternal Punishment above a lot of these games, right? But you have to take a look at what Polygon is doing. They don't believe this shit. They're just trying to be different. They're just trying to be quirky. Like, what you want to talk about? They gave games negative points for being dated, and then Eternal Punishment is at number 6? Like, bro, you just trying to be a hipster about it. Like, you trying to be so different. Grow up. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Oh, fuck no. And then to use a... You could have used any picture you wanted to. You could have used any picture you wanted. This is crazy. This is nasty ass work. Chat, we should do a Persona 2 playthrough. Like literally force myself to beat Persona 2 on stream. I fear I will be getting 85 viewers max if I do that. But I gotta see, there's no way Persona is above 3 reload. There's no shot. This is crazy. They got portable over Fez? I guess you get FemC and controllable party members, but is that worth all the trade-offs? Not to me. Not to me. Most notable is the answer, except the answer sucks. Fez has the answer weighing it down, which is cool because guess what? You don't have to play the answer. W. Katone Portable got dick riders. How are you dick riding the character that dick rides a 6-year-old? I don't know. To me, like wee woo, like type shit. And then you get Persona 4 Golden at number 3, which means they got, it's Persona 3 Portable and then Persona 5 Royal are their first two, I'm imagining. Portable and then Royal. Here's the real list, okay? Number 1, Persona 3 Reload. Number 2, Persona 5 Royal. Number 3, Persona 4 Golden. No, I lied. Number 3, Persona 3 Fez. Number 4, Persona 4 Golden. Number 5, Persona 3 Portable. And then you can fucking rank the rest however you want to. Yo, this is nasty work. I'm not gonna lie. This is nasty work. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, I wonder how people on YouTube are gonna feel about this list. This is crazy as hell. Okay, I also I should have said this in the beginning of the video. Everything I say in this video is mainly just joking and kidding around. Who gives a fuck at the end of the day about somebody's fucking opinion on a bunch of anime games? Do not like harass or send hate to the person who wrote this article. Do not harass or send hate to Polygon or anything like that. Like, don't do that. Like, leave these people alone. They just have the worst opinion known to mankind. It be like that sometimes. There's some of you guys that also don't like Persona 3, right? Like, you don't see me fucking sending hate mail to you. Unless... don't comment that you hate Persona 3 unless you want a DM from me personally. You're not gonna be very happy with yourself. But yeah, this list was fucking insane. I'm just gonna be honest. The only like base thing they had was strikers being this high. You know, you could also low-key maybe even put strikers higher on some low-key shit. But yeah, this is nasty work. Anyways, what did you guys think of this over on YouTube, man? How you guys feeling about this list? What would your list be if you had to rank them? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna catch you guys in my next video. Peace out.